I'm Scott J. Hamilton, and this is Oklahoma Inside Out. Today's commentary is brought to you by the Oklahoma Observer, whose only agenda is to provide critical news to critical thinkers. One of the most popular campaigns, at least in the recent history of the LGBT movement, is the It Gets Better campaign. It's a program by which many people come and make videos for younger people in the community, explaining that if they just hang on, things do get better. We've seen just this year that things are getting better for LGBT people around our country, and indeed even here in Oklahoma. The cautionary note is that things get better only because people work to make them better. This is hardly a time to step back or to slow down efforts in this movement. Rather, it's a time to galvanize with each other and redouble our commitment to equality. For example, our friend Wayne Besson at Truth Wins Out has fought tirelessly now for nearly 2 decades to put a brand on the so-called ex-gay movement and expose it for what it is, a bunch of sham so-called therapy that does not work in changing sexual orientation. Wayne was here in Oklahoma City last month, and on the very day that he was to speak about a new organization coming up in the ex-gay movement, Exodus International announced that it was closing its doors. While that was wonderful news on the surface, what it did was give fuel to this new organization and others that are popping up like poisonous mushrooms around the state of Oklahoma and around the country. And so you see, every step forward galvanizes some other community to work against us. Every right that we achieve causes someone to stand in the way of granting another right. And so while we have to continue to celebrate all of our successes, each and every one, we also must commit to each other an absolute, unwavering commitment to our continued work toward equality for all LGBT persons in this state and around the country. While it may be easier for a young gay couple to hold hands at a mall in Oklahoma City or Tulsa, the same simply cannot be said in rural communities around this state. That's why we have an obligation to continue working, not just telling young people that things get better, but in fact, making things better for them and for us. For all of us at Cimarron Alliance and Oklahoma Inside Out, I'm Scott J. Hamilton, thanking you for joining us, and until next time, hang on to the vision of a fair and just Oklahoma.